In this video, we will see how quick and easy it is to translate content coming from Salesforce Marketing Cloud. Here I have an email that I have created. Once the content is created, as you normally do within Salesforce, the translation process will then be started within Smartling. We can select the content to be translated by coming into the Salesforce tab, selecting which type of content is being translated, and then either using the filters or by navigating through the content, we can find the item to translate. We can request it to be translated, give the job a name, select which languages should be translated into, this will pull through all of the content and the associated visual context. For every job that is created, we can generate a cost estimate based on the amount of content that is being translated and how much translation memory leverage you are getting. I will now authorize this job, and this would notify the relevant translators that there's work to perform within Smartling. The translators will be able to enter the job in the translation view, where they can enter in the translations. In this instance, I'm using machine translation, and we can see what those translations will look like directly within the visual context view. Once the translation has been entered, we can save and submit that content, which will move the content into the next step of the workflow. In this instance, there is a review step. At this point, the relevant reviewers would then be notified that there's work to perform, and they can even see the translations in a dedicated review mode. This will still show them the visual context, as well as any quality assurance checks or glossary terms that may be required, but it's a much simpler view into the system. Once they're happy, they can submit their content, which again will move the content to the next step of the workflow, in this case published. Now the content will be pushed back into Salesforce. The workflows can be fully customized, so whichever process you need to have in the translation flow can be accommodated within the system.